Alright, doing my first TikTok. Sorry if you can hear the AC in here. It's a little too hot to turn that off. I wanted to share my weight loss. I don't want to say journey. I don't know why. Like, hearing people call it a journey is... I don't know. I'm tired of hearing the word journey. But I'm trying to lose some weight. I wanted to share my progress on Instagram because back in my day, Instagram was photos. And I just wanted to do photos because I don't like talking on camera. But when I went on Instagram, and I was just curious what other people were putting out as far as weight loss. And so I typed in weight loss in the search bar, and it doesn't show me any results. It just goes to a screen, give me some phone numbers in case I need help. Like I'm here to hurt myself, and I'm just like, what? Since when is weight loss? I'm speechless. Anyway, so I was like, screw Instagram. Plus, all I see is videos on there now. Like, when did Instagram turn into TikTok? Yeah, so that's why I'm doing TikTok instead. So, I ate my way up to freaking 165 pounds. That's how much I weighed last year. Whereas I was doing DoorDash Uber Eats full time. So not really getting exercise in and, buying fast food because I was working like 15 hours a day. I would like sleep in my car, get up, deliver all day, just, repeat every day. So I got my way up to 165 pounds. I think I don't know if I was 140 some, 150 pounds before I started doing DoorDash. I was probably more in the 140 somewhere. Because I remember thinking how crazy it was that I gained that much doing deliveries for 3 years straight. And I've never weighed 165 pounds. I've almost always been overweight. I did go on a couple diets before and lost a lot of weight. The lowest I ever weighed was like 102 pounds. But then the dieting for so long kind of like took its toll on me. And then I just ate everything in sight. You know the story. And then I had met my, who is now my current husband. And, anytime we'd hang out together and we were dating, we would just eat. And that's just what we did together. So I ate myself up to, like I said, 165. So, I avoided the scale for a while. Like, I was convincing myself I'm still in the 150s, but I finally was like, okay, I need to actually look and see where I'm at, because I was at a point where I needed to use momentum to roll over in bed. I was in denial about how big I had gotten, and I didn't like that I had to gain momentum to just roll over. That's crazy. I've never been big enough to have to do that. Maybe when I was like in school, like when I was real young, I was probably bigger than when I was at 165 relative to my height. But I was young, so I didn't experience the issues I do at the age of 34. Anyway, so yeah, I was pretty horrified to see 165. I'm like, if I don't do something, like, this number's just gonna keep going up. And I can't do anything above 165. That's too much. I don't want to be 200 pounds. Ridiculous. And then I ended up getting a job at a gas station and working overnights. And working overnights it's a lot of work. I still work there. I remember my feet were just killing me standing for the whole shift because I wasn't used to standing. I was just sitting in a car all the time. And, so I do a lot of cleaning, stocking. I had to do shipment twice a week. A lot of heavy lifting. Those 50-pound soda bibs. They usually order like 10 of them, so I'm picking up like 10 of those things. And I remember how hard it was for me to pick those up at first. Like, I was killing my back, my arms are shaking trying to pick them up, and now it's almost like nothing for me to pick them up. I lost 15 pounds in the last year effortlessly, just from working a normal job. And now I'm trying to really lose the weight, because I've been stuck around 147 to 150 pounds for a while now. Like, that's the lowest I can get. Like, here and there I'll gain like 5 pounds and I'll freak out, diet for a few days, lose the 5 pounds, do it again, just back and forth, trying not to get back to 165. But I'm tired of being stuck at 147, 148. So right now, my goal this month is I'm doing extremely restrictive diet. I don't know if I should say exactly what I'm doing. It is extremely restrictive. Think Biggest Loser restrictive. And I'm currently losing about 1 pound a day. I've been doing it for like 3 days. I don't know if I could do it for the whole month. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get a jump on this, because I really want to see myself drop below the 140s. I want to get into the 120s. I don't know ultimately what I want my weight loss goal to be. I don't know, 110 maybe less. I don't know what's supposed to be for my height. But I remember when I was at like 102 pounds, at my lowest, like, I still saw myself as fat. Like, I didn't see a difference between like being 102 pounds and when I was like 125 pounds. For some reason, I just couldn't see the difference. Like, to me, it didn't look like I'd done anything. And what inspired me to really kick off this diet that I'm currently doing is I went with my family this last weekend. We were hanging out, and my little sister was with us. And, well, I call her little, but she's just my younger sister. When she moved out here, like, she was skinny, and then she gained a whole lot of weight, like, bigger than I have ever been, within a very short time span. I could not believe it. She's just huge, right? And then, I don't know how long it's been since I've seen her. She doesn't live that far away, but I've been so busy, I haven't had time to really hang out with family that much. So I don't know how long it'd been since I'd seen her. Maybe a year, maybe less. But I was shocked, because when I saw her again, after that long period, she was skinnier than me. Like, she's skinny now. I'm like, how did she do that so freaking fast? That is nuts. Good for her. But I was jealous. I'm like, I've done diets before. Like, I can do that. But she did it so effortlessly. And here I am screwing around. And then, when we were on our way back home, me and my sister were talking about some memory. And I was trying to dig through my photos to go find something. And, from years ago. So I was scrolling through, and I see these old photos of myself from when I was real skinny. Like, when I said I was 102 pounds. Well, I was probably like 110 in the photos. So it was just crazy, because, like I said, at the time, when I weighed that little, to me, I still looked huge. Only now can I look at them and say, oh my God, if I thought that was fat, man, I'd love to be as fat as I was back then, Oh my goodness. Can't believe it. Oh man, I looked so much better. And I just want to be that again. I just hope I didn't stretch my skin out more this time. I do have some loose skin. I think that's why I perceive myself as fat at that weight. Because I didn't realize I had loose skin. Because it's not like you normally see it, where it's just like hanging there and it's all like scrunched up and like it doesn't look like that. It was just like a little bit, so it just looked like I had a belly still. It wasn't until after I'd start, eating my way back up, that it occurred to me that must have been just the loose skin making it look like I was bigger than I was. So that's something I learned. Anyway, so every day I was gonna post a TikTok to let you know my progress. I'm sure there's some people who'd be interested in seeing how much someone's losing on a daily basis, even though the diet I'm currently on is not the best and definitely not recommended. But I'm just trying to do it for like a month, just to kickstart things off. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next month. I just want to see how far can I get this month. I was at 148 a few days ago. I've been losing about a pound a day. I weighed myself today. I'm like 144.8, which is great because it's lower than that number I've been stuck at forever. And I'm pretty excited to see it dip below the 140s soon. Hopefully in a week I'll be below the 140s. So, oh my goodness, this video's 10 minutes long. Okay, I'm gonna have to edit this. I don't want to do editing, but anyway, all right. If you want to see updates, follow. Probably not that interesting. I don't know what the hell I'm doing on here. So, all right, peace.